Abuja me mo kwaba I daily updates this TV. So this week a be busy week pa abuja na enen so ena me chem say eye chama wonjuma ko piem e wo CID to headquarters a wo mo ko hwem na che say eye say the attorney general kan na no say the charges ni nyina are ready no or konem paying for atena say no my interrogation on the charges na bono na omu wi a omu proceeding na court abuja na eno na ye fa CID.TV3 reporter Eseba say Godfred ame akopiem ho no be say Godfred ame de no ko hwe no ni nyina say Godfred ame so abra Richard Jakpa ene eye ato forcing na omini state no enya because of ambulance cases be in the terms of say omakose financial loss to the state into trial no kopiem court e mo mu ko didi ho komo ma odo bi ba bonti say eye Godfred am former attorney general ene eye Jakpa ehia pese or fabricate evidence be not just jail minority leader then Kesi at 40 one about they say or a finance minister nabushia na no na report to TV3 airdrop say attorney general so akopio former attorney general kopio the some of the lawyers and the fans so kopio but one thing is omoko pmo CID headquarters no omo chire say interrogation so course one we did a short possible time omo be we na outcome ni nyina so aba any chama Wontumi dey enti abusha ene e busy dey enti me the videos so ne be betro since ne be e koso wo ene attorney general no so akopiem ho ha chese omo kirem say one ne nkofo ne squad ene kopiem ho omo mutanachi but reporter ba ne say omasake ne what ne squad anase ne boys no terebe ko mo etana chom kopiem ho na busha we any breaking news asa drop e wo ya pono so ye hwe say chama Wontumi after the charges no mo de be born CID headquarters wo no ye be drop e ama wo hu ni charges no na che say esese no na ko say procedure court proceedings no ana na asha say because the moment ye drop charges no ko piem court ye be drop charges no ye drop wi na afin o ka say guilty or ye guilty no aka so ye guilty na just a process no ashase abusuyen ko hwe Godfred ame so ko piem o CID headquarters over Richard Jakpa ono so akopiem ho a chese enne de enne busy week here pa yenti enko ne nkoti ensem no details shejuma de ne fa comment one
Friday from the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayine, who says that Wontumi would be arrested if he failed to show up. The case involves Akroma Mining Limited, a company linked to the Ashanti Region NPP chair, which is under investigation for alleged illegal mining. It is recalled that Director General of the Criminal Investigative Department, DCOP Lydia Yako Donko, announced that investigations into the operations of Akroma Mines owned by Chairman Wontumi were ongoing. The CID boss said one other person had also been arrested in relation to the matter. My colleague Noble Crosby-Annan is following up on this development. He's joining us with a bit more on this matter. Talk to us, Noble. What exactly is the chairman there for? Do we know more about the invitation?
So just like you mentioned, it's an interesting morning. It's been an interesting morning here at the CID headquarters here in Accra. First of all, two things are happening. And you spoke about the presence of Chairman Wontumi and Akroma in relation to concerns about illegal mining. Chairman Wontumi has come here. He has arrived. He came in his company of his lawyer, Andy Apiakubi. He came in high spirit. You know how Chairman Wontumi usually likes to behave. He was, in high spirits, wearing a regular, if you like, T-shirt, and then some trousers to match. And then the process began, and he has been taken to the places for interrogation or conversations here at the CID headquarters. So he came in with some more lawyers, close to a handful of lawyers came to accompany Chairman Wontumi. But because Godfred, I'm talking about the former Attorney General, is also here, I understand there's the presence of some close to 70 lawyers around the CID premises, in and around the CID premises, in solidarity with number one, Chairman Wontumi, and then number two is Godfred. If you ask me what is happening so far, exactly this is it.
I see. So where is Chairman Wontumi right now?
So at the moment, what I can tell you is that he's still at the CID headquarters. Now, the exact room, the exact place, the exact conversations that are being held as we speak, that we do not know because that is in camera. The media is not allowed there. Mm-hmm. But we are understanding that the meeting with Chairman Wontumi is coming to an end pretty soon, and that we'll be able to speak with him and get a word or two from him on what the discussions entailed. Already, we know that his lawyer, Jakpa.TV3, has spoken with the media, and he's spoken about a few things. One of them was the conversation, the thinking that his camp, I'm talking about Chairman Wontumi, they're being lukewarm to request the Attorney General. He says that is flatly not true because they have been having correspondence with the Director General of the CID, mm-hmm. and his thinking is that that agreement, conversations with the CID reaches the Attorney General. So number one is not true that they have not been responsive enough. Number two, he's talking about the fact that when the Attorney General, spoke about what will happen to Chairman Wontumi if he does not come to the CID headquarters today, and he thinks that is not fair. He thinks that is undue escalation of the matter. These and many other things is what Andy Jakpa.TV3 has been referring to concerning his clients, Chairman Wontumi, and the happenings at the CID headquarters.
Very well. Let's take a listen to Lawyer Jakpa.TV3.
It is incorrect to anybody to suggest that we have been lukewarm to the invitations from the Director General's office. I know that the Director General works for the Attorney General in terms of prosecution. So I consider the discourse between my good self or my office and the Director General's office as equally, by extension, to the Attorney General's office. So I am sure there was some communication gap that resulted in this impasse. But I want to express my disappointment in the warning that the refusal to defer the meeting. The warning was that it should Chairman Wontumi fail to appear, he will order the arrest of Chairman Wontumi and brought to Accra. Indeed, we don't need to unnecessarily increase the political temperature in the country. We have not at any point in time decided or refused to respond to invitations. And you see, the law is also that anybody, accused person or a suspect, ought to be given adequate time, preparation, and even resources to be able to prepare his defense to any charges prepared against him. And then let us also not forget that accused person is not considered guilty until proven so, and therefore he has to have a right to his civil liberties. Indeed, when we go to the court, the bail, police inquiry bail continues up to the point that the charges are filed in court, and then.
Oh, very well, Crosby. Now let's talk about the former Attorney General's presence also at the CID. What else do we know about his, appearance there? Well, so
Godfred, he arrived here at the time that was expected of him. That's right, close to, in fact, before 9:30, I understand. Now, when he got here, he was in the company of a few other lawyers, and later a handful of lawyers also joined Godfred here. And surprisingly, some supporters of Godfred also arrived here at the CID headquarters. They were wearing some T-shirts with some inscriptions on it. Among the inscriptions was "Don't defame damning." That was what was written in front of the T-shirt. In fact, at a point, these supporters seemed to have some disagreements with the CID officials because the CID officials were trying to push them or get them out of the premises of the headquarters. That was something they were resisting initially. But of course, eventually, the CID officials, they had the upper hand, and they drove these men and women, a few of them, out. Unfortunately, they had to drive them out with the media. So Godfred, we understand is here. We've seen him here. We know that he's here. He's also in one of the rooms of the CID headquarters. Interrogations or conversations are ongoing in relation to the petition that has been presented against him. And I'm talking about the petition from Richard Jakpa. What we also know is that meeting may also be coming to an end pretty shortly. And when it does, hopefully some engagement happen. We get to know some things that happened in the meeting, Kelvin.
We look forward to that. Thank you so much, Crosby. Noble Crosby Annan is our correspondent at the police headquarters here in Accra.
Let's move away from there, where the National Identification Authority has commenced the issue and
panel members of the tribunals give them timelines beyond which they should not carry a case.
All right, Eric Medasi, Entiausia, Obia Utetia program Biano, Mekan Wefidie so somewhere beginning of the year or middle of the year. Abrian and Crawford quality so much say, Aden Abain, why ye remove we? Now we'll say what be press conference upon press conferences, accusing Crawford. Now want to me for summoning court. Then Crawford be said, what is happening? And I'm back on has say. The strategy of the NDC is say, or person or appointed judges be at the custom court be. Now Oria or certain regional tribunals no. Now for Oria or they no at they are persecuting a political opponent. And Timothy Attorney General Neka say after the chairman Wontumi no case no ye need to say normal case. And ye be special court. Na ye din to bon say beka say am friend say day on day say then so beka say every day be di asem no say de be ya ye beka ye be wie ntem na ye timi do akwakoto afias we e ya adwene a mpanifo NDC fo abumutin pododa and anytime bia galamsey asem be bia no na omaboche ma Wontumi din any given time bia galamsey be bia no na ya boche ma Wontumi din because in opposition amoma ne ye say the whole Ghana galamsey nyina che ma Wontumi e na eye. And John Bami, they want to prove, sir, as someone say, and Pastor Chairman Wontumi and a galamsey. But the fact is that if it 2022, Chairman Wontumi and anything mining, even whether legal or illegal, or anything mining. And she said Chairman Wontumi a mining from 2022. Adain na galamsey eguso koswa afekra na galamsey no eya jinsemo. And where there ra e kana sigbe mebo na baso. Because Obia who said a tabo na chiwa ba. So mofa CTFM for you know mo publish no. So can I be a besides him? Why akonta mining? Adenti and akonta mining kwa. Why? Adenti and akonta mining kwa. Because make us say abai why refer one kasankasata Attorney General no. What trokrata e de Akroma iyokufo. Say NDC form penny for bi ohono a almost they are neck deep in the illegal mining issue. Obi to say if any saying Joseph Yami or national organizer MNDC. Anyway, Obi to say Abanga Yakubu. I no so national vice chairman Edema NDC. Yanchefe, but all you say is that chairman akonta mining. So ora kana sigbena obi. Why only akonta mining? Adentia. Why? Adentina, there are other what's other cases also. So why akonta mining? Adentina akonta mining nkoa ena ene kana sigbe oka kana sigbe nom ebisa se adentina chairman Wontumi nkoa. Is it a time for chairman Wontumi and answer saying ena isi etie? And the question is valid. So yentie ense misa emuaya Attorney General Edemaye about nitia akonta mining nkoa na others ne de ofamra. Hwe tone or de ka chairman Wontumi de no. Na hwe tone na or de eka Joseph Yami any abanga no de no. Na tie one kasa tie for yourself.
Two people who are politically exposed to the Economic and Organized Crime Office for investigation. These were the Honorable Yamin and Abanga, who is a third national vice chairman, one of the vice chairmen of our party. When we did the referral, it was upon intelligence that we got that was sent to both myself and the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. But after we did, some petitions came from small-scale miners to the Economic and Organized Crime Office, then complicating the investigations. And so, as we speak, an investigative report is yet to be made to my office because those small-scale miners also brought their petitions that had allegations against the two persons.
Honorable Oscar Ofori-Labi, or your NDC MP. Now, NDC MP, and an Akroma Ahemfo, I win traditional council no, on the 31st of January this year. A year press conference. Ekumunyan, no mo ya mamre, ewo ne tiri so say, ono ena ama galamsey etu atise, then yesa oye galamsey keku. Osan agyeji enkrofo sika. Ema mo kwan mo wura tano numiri forest, tano anua forest nim ekoye galamsey. Na tano numiri forest no, any forest a ye bocha ma Wontumi sombo say oye illegal mining wo mu no. Ahemfo ne say eye MP no a ye friend say Honorable Oscar Ofori-Labi no. Wano na wodi say adwuma no. Mo fa screenshots ne mra mo hia ne above video ya bo report from Joy News. Amo say so enie Awin Traditional Council accuses MP Oscar Ofori-Labi of engaging in galamsey, land grabbing and sabotage. And where ye Awin Traditional Council, more for other ones, some other new so Awin Traditional Council accuse MP of engaging in galamsey. Where ye TV3 News for necessary report by other ones. Ghana will be named Awin Traditional Council banishes NDC MP over alleged disrespect galamsey allegations. And way send a news portals no carry that story where ye March 10th. Monday, 10th February 2025. And between 31st March and 31st January, about February nadia, nasa news way, a big news I will Akroma obiya aware. Now, me share reporter Rastus Asaredonko of Joy News, or yes, I report here about this MP and the Awin Traditional Council. Yanko T report in Emra.
The Tano Anya, Tano Nimre, and Yoyo Forest have recently come under attack by illegal miners led by
Oscar Labi the end yomuhuye. Sa press conferences see a course between your friend is saying 31st March ekosi to be February baby. Me pacho that a March 31st January ekosi February middle baby. On the 10th of March and NDC abino ebo Honorable Ofori-Labi abaso. And you see they did so deliberately so that Oscar Ofori-Labi cannot be arrested. And Yankofa Parliament Committee report now Oscar Ofori-Labi or galamsey campaign no Yamano Vice Chairman Security and Intelligence Committee of Parliament. And tieni yepau Oscar Ofori-Labi watete gang for edigu tano anuano tano numere forest ni mu a all your illegal mining, now assign extorting money may say ye quiet no. NDC government no assign abonabaso. After saying the Akroma Ahemfo a year press conference, a year mamre etwanesu on the 31st of January no by 10th March na omabonabaso pacho mo hwe yini obo parliamentary committee yini wo so mo fa edino ento
kansa se koba se ya ntirum from memory dia kana ya ni da so ni se ye beba Tuesday entino na sebi ka yemfa ya gbine nkoso se ye attorney general wampene so amaye enti ye de nyame ase se ye kwa yetino from memory sa na yeso so ye de fata na ko bia so no chema Wontumi nya na gbin se o megina mran miem ye mod kwadu Nemum, said you to most of the time, no question. To honor said, invitation about a short notice, and I struggle. I felt so young in him say, Chema Wontumi, maybe a chemical came none on any hontono. None now need a honto. Now we are and no so about California man, made the letter cry count a coya. Doctors excuse duty can and on the case because that a passo hospital come the home photo account and yet that say say a black fair and now say a Becky and Nancy, Quanasu, a nipper nti. The blue beer, not a queen be a seer, not so many parties.